Hello everyone, welcome back to another show. This time I'll be doing 2024 JEE mean quadratic equations of April shift. It's a first period topic. Already I completed 2025 JEE mean both April and January shift of this topic, quadratic equations. Now I'm doing 2024 JEE mean April shift of this chapter, quadratic equations. Even though it's deleted from the NCERT textbook, we have to study for JEE main, and many other concepts are there in this topic, quadratic equations. Not only just formation of quadratic equation and finding the relation between the roots and the coefficients, many other concepts are there, extra concepts you have to study for JEE exams. Okay, you see the number of questions appeared from different concepts in this chapter, from this chapter 2024 April shift, covering the chapter quadratic equations. Okay, formation of quadratic equations, there are two questions. Finding number of real roots, sum of the real roots, three questions. Newton's method, commonly asked question, three questions. No questions were asked from location of roots, nature of roots, common roots. One miscellaneous question, means multi-concept type question. Altogether we have 9 questions. We'll discuss the questions one by one. First question given like this: 2 and 6 are the roots of the equation. But you have to form the quadratic equation whose roots are 1 by 2a plus b and 1 by 6a plus b. So first we'll find the values of a and b, so that I can substitute in this. I have to form the quadratic equation whose roots are 1 by 2a plus b and 1 by 6a plus b. Okay. So 2 and 6 are already the roots of this equation. We know the relationship between the roots and the coefficients. Sum of the roots is minus b by a, minus coefficient of x by coefficient of x square. Product of the roots is c by a, that is constant term by coefficient of x square, correct? Using that we'll find the values of a and b and find the values of this, and using this roots will form the quadratic equation. How to form the quadratic equation? If you know the roots, like x square minus sum of the roots into x plus product of the roots equal to 0. That's the basic idea of this problem. Okay, to start with, I'll take a relation between the roots and the coefficients. So given the quadratic equation, correct, using that we'll find the values of a and b first. We'll find the values of a and b. 2 and 6 are the roots of the equation, correct? Ax square plus bx plus 1 equal to 0. Sum of the roots. Sum of the roots is 2 plus 6, which is minus b by a, correct? Sum of the roots will start. Sum of the roots. Sum of the roots is how much? 2 plus 6, which is minus b by a. 2 plus 6, which is equal to 8, which is equal to minus b by a. So I'll get b is equal to minus 8a from this. b is minus 8a, sum of the roots. Sum of the roots is adding the roots. 2 plus 6, 8, which is minus b by a. Product of the roots, 2 into 6, 12, which is 1 by a. Constant term by coefficient of x square. Product of the roots. Product of the roots. Product of the roots is equal to 2 into 6, which is equal to 12, which is equal to constant term by coefficient of x square, which is 1 by a. So a is 1 by 12 from this. A is 1 by 12. A is 1 by 12. You substitute, you get the value of b. B is minus 8a, no? So b is how much? B is equal to minus 8 into a is 1 by 12. So minus 8 by 12, which is minus 2 by 3. Correct? A is 1 by 12 and B is minus 2 by 3. We got the values of A and B. Now find out 1 by 2A plus B and 1 by 6A plus B. I'll find out first 2A plus B is how much? 2A plus B is equal to how much? 2A. A is 1 by 12. Correct? 2 into 1 by 12 plus B is minus 2 by 3. Which is 1 by 6 minus 2 by 3. Correct? Take LCM. LCM of 3 and 6 is 6. 1 into 6. 1 into 1, 1. 3 into 2. 2 into the 4. Minus 3 by 6, which is minus half. Correct? 2a plus b is minus half. So we find out what is 1 by 6a plus b. Before that, we find 6a plus b is how much? 6a plus b is equal to 6 into a is 1 by 12, correct, b is minus 2 by 3. This is 1 by 2 minus 2 by 3. Take LCM, 6, 2 3s are 3 into 1, 3 2s are 2 into 2 4 becomes minus 1 by 6, correct. Till LCM of 2 and 3 is 6, 2 3s are 3 into 1, 3 2s are 2 into 3 minus 4, minus 1 by 6. So now take the reciprocals of this 2a plus b and 6a plus b, because 1 by 2a plus b, 1 by 6a plus b is there. 2a plus b is minus half. So 1 by 2a plus b, 1 by 2a plus b, reciprocal of minus half is minus 2. And reciprocal of 6a plus b, that is 1 by 6a plus b, which is equal to minus 6. We'll call this as alpha and we'll call this as beta, correct. I'll call 1 by 2a plus b as alpha, 1 by 6a plus b as beta. We'll form the quadratic equation using these alpha and beta as the roots. So required quadratic equation is x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha into beta equal to 0. Correct? Alpha is 1 by 2a plus b and beta is 1 by 6a plus b. So alpha is minus 2. Correct? So beta is minus 6. Substitute x square minus of minus 2 minus 6. Minus 2 minus 6 into x plus minus 2 into minus 6 is equal to 0, which is how much? X square plus 8x plus 12 is equal to 0. X square plus 8x plus 12 equal to 0. Option B is the answer. Question asked on 4th of April, first shift, JEE Main 2024. Very simple question asked. First find the values of a and b using the relation between the roots and the coefficients. Sum of the roots is minus coefficient of x by coefficient of x square. Product of the roots is constant term by coefficient of x square. We'll get the values of a and b. Then find out 2a plus b, 6a plus b. Take reciprocals. Taking these as the roots, form the quadratic equation. Is that clear? Quite simple question asked. 1 by 6 minus 4 by 6 minus 3 by 6, which is minus half, correct. Here 3 minus 4, which is minus 1. 3 by 6 is half, 4 by 6 is 2 by 3, so minus 1 by 6. Question asked on 4th of April, first shift, JEE Main 2024. Move on to the next one. Question number 2. The number of real solutions of this equation. Here the given equation involves the modulus function. So there are critical points. You take x plus 5 becomes 0 at x equal to minus 5. Where terms inside the modulus function becomes 0. Such points are taken as critical points. X plus 5 becomes 0 at x equal to minus 5. X plus 7 becomes 0 at x equal to minus 7. So minus 5 and minus 7 are the critical points here. Minus 7 is smaller than minus 5, correct? So we can represent this on the number line like this. Minus 7 and minus 5 as the critical points. I'll take 3 cases here, okay? One is x less than minus 7. And the second case is x between minus 7 and minus 5, including minus 7, excluding minus 5. Third case, x greater than or equal to minus 5. I'll discuss 3 cases one by one and find out the number of real solutions in each interval. Okay, so that's the idea of this problem. And you should know the definition of modulus function here. Mod x plus 5 is going to be x plus 5 if x plus 5 is greater than or equal to 0. Mod x plus 5 is minus of x plus 5 if x plus 5 is less than 0. You should know the definition of modulus function. If you want to write here, mod x plus 5 is going to be equal to x plus 5 if x plus 5 is greater than or equal to 0. That means x is greater than or equal to minus 5. Mod x plus 5 is going to be equal to minus of x plus 5 if x plus 5 is less than 0. That means x is less than minus 5. Same way you can write the definition of mod x plus 7. Mod x plus 7 is x plus 7 if x plus 7 greater than or equal to 0. Means x is greater than or equal to minus 7. And mod x plus 7 is minus of x plus 7 if x plus 7 less than 0. That is x less than minus 7. So I won't be writing that again. So I'll discuss 3 cases now. Case 1 to begin with, x less than minus 7. Case 1. For x less than minus 7. X less than minus 7 means you take any value, say minus 8, which is less than minus 7, correct? So minus 8 plus 5, you concentrate on the terms inside the modulus function. Whether x plus 5 is positive or negative, check. When you put x equal to minus 8 plus 5 is negative. X plus 5 is negative. So mod x plus 5 becomes minus of x plus 5. Okay. And when you put minus 8 here, minus 8 plus 7 is minus 1. So x plus 7 is negative. So mod x plus 7 becomes minus of x plus 7. So I'm using that. Okay. For x less than minus 7, x plus 5 is negative, even x plus 7 is negative. So I'll apply the definition of modulus function for x plus 5 negative, mod x plus 5 becomes minus of x plus 5. X plus 7 negative, mod x plus 7 is minus of x plus 7. The given equation becomes minus x into x plus 5, okay, minus 2 into x plus 7, minus 2 into x plus 7, minus 2 equal to 0. Okay, solve this equation. What do you get? Minus x into x, minus x square, minus 5x, minus 2x, that becomes minus 7x, correct? Open the bracket, minus x square, minus 5x, minus 2x, minus 7x, minus 2 into 7 is minus 14, minus 14 minus 2 becomes minus 16, equal to 0. You can multiply the entire equation by minus 1. So you get x square plus 7x plus 16 equal to 0. Okay. So now we can solve this equation and using the formula method. X equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac. b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Correct. We'll get this as minus 7 plus or minus 4 into 16 is 64. 49 minus 64 minus 15. I'll get root of negative here, which is imaginary, correct? So it is not a real number. Does not belongs to R. Does not belongs to R. Root of negative I get. So no real root exists for x less than minus 7. Next case I'll take x between minus 7 and minus 5. Okay. Including minus 7, excluding minus 5. Case 2. Case 2. This is for x between minus 7 and minus 5. For minus 7 less than or equal to x less than minus 5. You take any number between minus 7 and minus 5. Say you take minus 6. Minus 6 plus 5 negative. So mod x plus 5 is minus x plus 5. Minus 6 plus 7 becomes 1. So x plus 7 positive. So mod x plus 7 is x plus 7. So terms inside the mod is positive or negative. We should decide. Okay. So the given equation becomes for x equal to minus 6, x plus 5 is negative. So mod x plus 5 is minus of x plus 5. So minus x into x plus 5. When you put minus 7, minus 6 plus 7 is 1, positive. So 2 into x plus 7. Mod x plus 7 is x plus 7. Minus 2 equal to 0. What do we get? This is minus x square minus 5x plus 2x. What is minus 5x plus 2x? That is minus 3x. Correct? Minus 5x plus 2x minus 3x. And the constant term 2 into 7, 14. 14 minus 2, 12. You can multiply the entire equation by minus 1. You get x square plus 3x minus 12 equal to 0. Solve this equation by using formula method. X equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. What do you get? 4 into 12 is 48. Minus into minus becomes plus. 48 plus 9, 57. So I get minus 3 plus or minus root 57 divided by 2. Which value belongs to this interval? Check. If you take minus 3 minus root 57 by 2, what happens? Root 57 is nearly 7.6, 7 point something. So minus 3 minus 7 point something, minus 10 point something, minus 10 point something by 2 is minus 5 point something, minus 5 point something lies. Negative value if you take in between, it lies. Whereas if you take the positive value, no, minus 3 plus root 57 by 2, if you take 7 point something minus 3 is 4 point something, 4 point something by 2 does not belong. Here one root I get, which is minus 3 minus root 57 by 2, which lies in this interval, correct? So here x equal to minus 3 minus root 57 divided by 2 belongs to the closed open interval minus 7 to minus 5. It belongs to this, correct? Minus root 57 is minus 7 point something, minus 7 point something, minus 3, minus 10 point something, which is divided by 2, minus 5 point something, definitely lies in this interval. Case 3, that is for x greater than or equal to minus 5. If you take a number greater than or equal to minus 5, say you take minus 4, minus 4 plus 5, positive, minus 4 plus 7, positive. So mod x plus 5 is x plus 5, mod x plus 7 is x plus 7, and find out. I'll erase this part, anyway it's not required anymore. So case 3 I can write here. Case 3, this is for x greater than or equal to minus 5. X plus 5 is positive, x plus 7 is positive. Given equation becomes x into x plus 5 plus 2 into x plus 7 minus 2 equal to 0. Correct? What do you get? X square, 5x plus 2x, that is 7x. Correct? 2 into 7 is 14. 14 minus 2, 12 equal to 0. Here I factorize this. It is factorizable. X plus 3 into x plus 4 equal to 0. Correct? This gives the roots as x equal to minus 3, x equal to minus 4. Two roots, both the roots will lie in this interval. Correct? Both are greater than minus 5, of course. Here I get 2 real roots. Here I get 1 real root. Total number of roots is 3. Therefore, number of real solutions is equal to 3. This type of question is commonly asked in JEE exams. Okay, please make a note. Here I get 2 solutions, here I get 1 solution, here I get no solution. Total number of solutions, real solutions is 3. Question asked on 5th of April, second shift, JEE Main 2024. Please make a note of this. Move on to the next one. Question number 3. Let alpha comma beta be the distinct roots of the equation given like this. T belongs to R. An is defined as alpha power n plus beta power n. Want to find the minimum value of this expression. So whenever they give alpha and beta the roots of some quadratic equation and alpha and beta the roots of that, okay, and given this expression like this, An is equal to alpha power n plus beta power n, or alpha power n minus beta power n, or they can give lambda into alpha power n plus or minus mu into beta power n. In all these cases, we can apply one of the most familiar method called as Newton's method. So I can apply Newton's method for this. From the Newton's method gives a relationship between the an plus 1, an plus 2, where an is alpha power n plus beta power n. From the quadratic equation, we can write the equation connecting an plus 2, an plus 1 and an. Okay, and vice versa. If you know the relationship between an plus 2, an plus 1 and an, we can form the quadratic equation. Coefficients will be same. So already explained the Newton's method while doing 2025 JEE Main of quadratic equations. Okay. So now I'll be writing directly. Please refer to that video if you have a doubt on how to write the Newton's method. So now the given equation is x square minus t square minus 5t plus 6, t square minus 5t plus 6 into x plus 1. Because alpha and beta are the roots of this equation and given an is equal to alpha power n plus beta power n, by Newton's method I can write the relationship between an plus 1, an plus 2 using this quadratic equation. By Newton's method, what we can write here is equal to 0 is there, of course. By Newton's method, you can write this as an plus 2 minus of t square minus 5t plus 6 into an plus 1 plus an is equal to 0. Coefficients will be same. Coefficients of x and constant term remain the same. So looking at this equation, I wrote the relation between an plus 2, an plus 1, an and an plus 2. An plus 1, an plus 2. Okay. X square becomes an plus 2. This constant, this coefficient keep as it is. X becomes an plus 1. 1 becomes an. Now you can see the numbers 2023, 2025 and 2024. So we'll put n is equal to 2023 here. Put n is equal to 2023. What we get? A suffix 2023 plus 2 becomes 2025 minus of t square minus 5t plus 6 into a suffix 2024 plus a suffix 2023 is equal to 0. From this, a 2025 plus a 2023 divided by a 2024 with this, correct? I can rewrite this as a suffix 2025 plus a suffix 2023 is equal to t square minus 5t plus 6 into a suffix 2024, correct? This entire thing is shifted to right hand side. To divide by a 2024, a suffix. So I'll get a 2025 plus a 2023 divided by a suffix 2024 is equal to t square minus 5t plus 6. Want to find the minimum value of this expression. That means to find the minimum value of this. To find the minimum value of this, there are two methods. We can use the concept of maxima minima, one method, local maxima, local minima method. Otherwise, I can use the minimum value of the quadratic. Directly I can write. Minimum value of the quadratic is minus d by 4a, where d is b square minus 4ac, the discriminant. Okay. So for this quadratic, you can find the minimum value. If you want minimum of this, minimum value of this, if you want, find minimum of this. Minimum of this. Minimum of this is, there are two methods. One is directly minus d by 4a. Take this as quadratic expression. Okay. A is 1, B is minus 5, C is 6. So minimum value is minus d by 4a. D means b square minus 4ac. Minus b square minus 4ac divided by 4a. It is minus of b is minus 5. Minus 5 square is 25. Minus 4 into a is 1, 6, c is 6, correct? Divided by 4 into 1 over. Minus d by 4, a is the minimum value of this. Minus d means b square minus 4ac. b is minus 5, minus 5 square, 25. Minus 4 into a is 1, c is 6. b square minus 4ac calculate, that is 25 minus 24, that is 1. 1 by 4 with negative sign. So answer is minus 1 by 4. Using minimum value, because those who are watching first few students, for first few students they don't know what is maximum minima, correct? So for them it becomes difficult. If you are a first few student, directly you can find the minimum value of the quadratic by this method, minus d by 4a, where d is discriminant of the quadratic, which is b square minus 4ac. Hope you understand. So minimum value of the quadratic is minus d by 4a. Okay. So a is 1, b is minus 5, c is 6. So minus 1 by 4 is the answer. Option B. Otherwise, you can use the concept of local maxima and local minima. Differentiate, find the critical points, show that second derivative is positive for minimum. That method also you can do. Derivative of t square minus 5t plus 6, 2t minus 5. Second derivative is 2, positive. 2t minus 5, 0. T equal to 5 by 2. Put t equal to 5 by 2 in this, will get the answer. Same answer. Okay. Question asked on 6th of April, first shift, JEE in 2024. Hope it's clear. Move on to the next one. Combination of Newton's method and also finding minimum value of the quadratic. Move on to the next one. Question number 4. x1, x2, x3, x4 be the solution of this equation. Want to find the value of m. They're given like this. 4 plus x1 square into 4 plus x2 square, 4 plus x3 square into 4 plus x4 square is equal to 125 m by 16. Want to find the value of m. Numerical type question asked. This is a quite different question. So it's not an ordinary question. Okay. Because sometimes we can't tell how to start the problem. It's an indirect question it is. Not a level 1 kind of question, not straightforward at all. Because how to start the problem, that's the most important thing when working out a JEE level question, correct? So sometimes it doesn't strike because it won't be straightforward. So here you to do it in a different way, this question, okay? So it's an exceptional case. So it's a biquadratic equation. Degree 4 is there. Highest power of x is 4. So it's a biquadratic equation. So I can write this biquadratic equation in terms of the roots. If they give the quadratic equation, no, if alpha and beta, the roots of the quadratic equation, ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, then we know how to write the quadratic in terms of the roots. Suppose alpha and beta are the roots of the equation, ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Alpha and beta are the roots of the quadratic equation, ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Then we can write the quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c as, we can write this quadratic as a into x minus alpha into x minus beta. You can write like this, correct? Coefficient of x square is taken out, then x minus alpha into x minus beta we can write. So alpha and beta are the roots. Same concept I am going to apply in this problem. So given a biquadratic equation and the roots are x1, x2, x3, x4. There are 4 roots. So because x1, x2, x3, x4 are the roots of this equation, 4 roots are given, I can write this expression given to us, the equation given to us. 4x power 4 plus 8x cube minus 17x square, 8x cube minus 17x square minus 12x plus 9. We can write this as, 4 you take common, correct? Highest power of coefficient of highest power should be taken out. Then we can write in terms of roots, x minus x1 into x minus x2 into x minus x3 into x minus x4. This is the basic idea. If you know the roots, we can express the given function, given polynomial in terms of the roots. But a quadratic equation has 2 roots. You can write the quadratic as a into x minus alpha, x minus beta. Taking the highest power of x common coefficient, then write x minus alpha, x minus beta. Here is like this. Okay. So x1, x2, x3, x4 are the roots of this equation. So now what I am going to do is, I want to find the value of this. Using this equation, I want to find the value of this. So what I'll do is, first I'll put x equal to 2i. Then I'll put x equal to minus 2i. Then multiply the 2 equations so that I get this. Because when you put x equal to 2i, I'll get 2i minus x1. That you can write minus of x1 minus 2i. Okay? Because 4 plus x1 square is actually x1 plus 2i into x1 minus 2i. That is the main thing here. Main concept is, you should understand that x1 square plus 4 is nothing but x1 plus 2i into x1 minus 2i. x1 plus 2i into x1 minus 2i. A plus b into a minus b square minus b square. x1 square minus 4i square. Minus 4i square is plus 4 because I square is minus 1. So if you multiply these, you will get this. This is the main thing actually. In each bracket you can see expression of this type. x1 has become x2, x2 has become x3, x3 has become x4, correct? That's the only difference. So what I'll do is, first I'll put x equal to 2i, next I'll put x equal to minus 2i and multiply the 2 equations, you'll get the answer. That's the idea. So that is the main thing. This is the main important thing here. Okay. So put x equal to 2i first. Put x equal to 2i in the above equation. When you put x equal to 2i, you should know integral powers of I also. That's an important thing. I power 4 is 1, I cube is minus I square is minus 1, and I is root of minus 1, I only. That you can keep as this. So when you put x equal to 2i, what I get? When you put x equal to 2i, this becomes 4 into 2i to the power 4 plus 8 into 2i the whole cube minus 17 into 2i the whole square minus 12 into 2i plus 9 is equal to 4 times, I am putting x equal to 2i, so this is 2i minus x1, this is 2i minus x2, 2i minus x3, this is 2i minus x4. I power 4 is 1, 2 power 4 is 16, 16 into 4, 64, I power 4 is 1, so this becomes 64. I cube is minus I, 2 cube is 8, 8 into 8, 64. So 64 into minus I, so minus 64I. I square is minus 1, 2 square is 4, 4 into 17 is 68. 68 into I square is minus 1, so it becomes plus 68. And this is minus 24I plus 9 is equal to, here what I'll do is, from each bracket you take negative sign out. So negative into negative into negative into negative becomes positive. Okay, so when you take negative sign out, this becomes 4 into, this will be x1 minus 2I into x2 minus 2I into x3 minus 2I. Lastly, we have x4 minus 2I. I'll write down like this again, taking minus sign out from each bracket. If you want, you can simplify this one step. What I get here, 64 plus 68 is 132. 132 plus 9 is 141. So I'll get 141 minus 88I, correct, is equal to 4 times what we have, x1 minus 2I into x2 minus 2I into x3 minus 2I into x4 minus 2I. I'll get like this. Next you put x equal to minus 2I. When you put x equal to minus 2I, now put x equal to minus 2I. When you put x equal to minus 2I, this is minus 2I minus x1, minus 2I minus x2, minus 2I minus x3, minus 2I minus x4. Each bracket take minus sign out. It becomes plus, minus into minus into minus into minus will become plus. So this left hand side part I'll write directly. That is going to be the conjugate of this. I'll get 141 plus 88I. 144 plus 88I. Okay. This will be 4 into x1 plus 2I, x2 plus 2I, x3 plus 2I, x4 plus 2I. Okay. Now multiply the two equations. Left hand side you multiply, right hand side is multiply. So here a minus b into a plus b becomes a square minus b square. This we call equation 1. This we call equation 2. Multiply 1 and 2. Multiply equations 1 and 2. What we get is 141 square minus 88I the whole square is equal to 4 into 4 is 16. Here x1 minus 2I into x1 plus 2I, as I told already, that becomes x1 square plus 4. Correct? Multiplying these two, I get x1 square plus 4. This is x2 square plus 4. Multiplying these two. Next these two, x3 square plus 4. And lastly we have x4 square plus 4. Okay. So from this, use the fact that I square is equal to minus 1. So this will be minus of minus become plus 141 square plus 88 square divided by 16. You can compare with 125m by 16. So 141 square plus 88 square to find out. 141 square plus 88 square. You can do the calculation. 141 square is how much? 141 into 141. 141 into 1 is 141. 4 into 1, 4. 4 into 4, 16. 1 carry. Correct? 4 into 1, 4. 5, 6, 4. Here again 1, 4, 1 I'll get. 1, 8, 8, 9, 1. 88 square is how much? 88 square. 88 into 88. 8 into 8 is 64. 6 carry. 8 into 64 plus 6, 70. Here 4, 0, 7. 4, 4, 7, 7. Correct? Add these two. 19881 plus 7744. 5, 8 plus 4, 12, 9 plus 7, 16, 10 plus 1, 17, 2. 27625 I get. 141 square plus 88 square is 27625. 27625 I'm getting. So 27625. 27625 divided by 16 is this value, x1 square plus 4 into x2 square plus 4, x3 square plus 4 into x4 square plus 4. This is given to be equal to 125 m by 16. This is equal to 125 m divided by 16. 16 cancel. We get m is equal to how much? 27625 divided by 125. Let you calculate how much you get. You can cancel with 125 into 2, 250, correct? 250, so 26 is left. 262, again 2, 12, 262, 27, 26 is remainder, 26. So 26, 262 means 12, 125, 221. 221 is answer. Numerical type question. The value of m is 221. Question asked on 6th of April, first shift, JEE Main 2024. Please make a note of this. Okay. So it's a special type of question, so not an ordinary question. We can't think in a simple way. So important step is this. 4 plus x1 square is x1 plus 2i into x1 minus 2i. Same way others. Okay. For 2i square is 4i square. 2i the whole square is 4i square. 2i into 2i is 4i square. 4i square is minus 4. You must know that. Move on to the next one. Question number 5. Alpha, beta, the roots of this equation. Un is defined like this. Alpha power n plus beta power n. Moment they tell that alpha and beta the roots of the quadratic equation and define alpha power n plus beta power n as un or something like that, then you have to apply what it strikes for you is the Newton's method. Okay. So alpha and beta the roots of the equation. X square plus root 2x minus 8 equal to 0. Correct. By Newton's method, I can form the relationship between un plus 2, un plus 1 and un using this. By Newton's method. By Newton's method, one can write the relationship between un plus 2, un plus 1 and un. So x square becomes un plus 2 plus root 2 into un plus 1 minus 8 into un is equal to 0. By Newton's method, from the quadratic equation, I can write the relationship between un plus 1, un plus 2. Now, I need to find the value of this numerical type question asked. u10 plus root 2 u9 by 2 times u8. So, you put n is equal to 8 in this. Put n is equal to 8 in this above equation. Put n is equal to 8. What do you get? U suffix 8 plus 2, 10 plus root 2 into u suffix n is 8, 8 plus 1, 9 minus 8 times u8 is equal to 0. From this, we can rearrange the terms and write u10 plus root 2 u9 is equal to 8 times u8. I need to find u10 plus root 2 u9 divided by 2 times u8. So, I am dividing by 2 times u8. u10 plus root 2 into u9 divided by 2 into u8. Divide by 2 into u8. I'll get 4. Very simple question asked. Numerical type question asked on 6th of April, second shift, JEE Main 2024. Using Newton's method, I got the answer. You can crack this question in less than 10 seconds if you are able to identify this is a Newton's method problem. Move on to the next one. Question number 6. Sum of all the solutions of this equation you have to find out. So this is 8 power 2x minus 16, 8 power x plus 48 equal to 0. I can write this as quadratic in 8 power x. Correct? 8 power 2x, I can write it as 8 power x square. 8 power x, because the powers gets multiplied. Correct? 2 into x to x, 8 power 2x. Minus 16 into 8 power x. 8 power x plus 48 equal to 0. What we'll do is I'll make a substitution. Put 8 power x as t. Put 8 power x is equal to t. Make a substitution. So what I'm going to get from this? This is t square minus 16t plus 48 equal to 0. Correct? Putting t as 8 power x. I get quadratic in t. So we can factorize this. Adding you should get minus 16, multiplying you should get 48. Minus 16 minus 4 will do. Minus 12 minus 4 will do. Minus 12 minus 4. If you add you get minus 16. If you multiply minus 12 minus 4 you get plus 48. So this is t minus 12 into t minus 4. T minus 12 into t minus 4 equal to 0. A into B 0 means either A equal to 0 or B equal to 0. T is equal to 12 or T is equal to 4. T is what? 8 power x. Substitute back. 8 power x is equal to 12. Here 8 power x equal to 4. From the exponential form, you should be able to write in logarithmic form, converting exponential to log. So 8 power x equal to 12 means x is equal to how much? Log 12 base 8. X is log 12 base 8. Here x is equal to log 4 base 8. Correct? A power x equal to b means x is equal to log b base a. X is equal to log b base a. A power x equal to b means x is equal to how much? Log b base a. You must know this. How to convert exponential to logarithmic form. So 8 power x equal to 12 means x is equal to log 12 base 8. Here x is equal to log 4 base 8. So they asked to find sum of all solutions. There are two solutions. Therefore, sum of all solutions is equal to how much? One is log 12 base 8. Another one is log 4 base 8. This is log to the base 8 of 12 into 4. Log a plus log b, log of ab. So this is log to the base 8. 12 into 4 is 48. Which is equal to log to the base 8 of, this is 8 into 6. Correct? Because I want to express in terms of 1 here. Two of the options are in terms of 1. 8 into 6 is 48. Log a plus log b is log of ab. Sum of the log is log of the product. So 12 into 4 it becomes 48, which is 8 into 6. I can write again log ab as log a plus log b. Decompose again. This becomes log 8 base 8. Log 8 base 8 plus log 6 base 8. Log 8 base 8 plus log 6 base 8. Log 8 base 8 is 1. Correct? 1. Log of a number to same base is 1. So 1 plus log 6 base 8 is answer. 1 plus log 6 base 8, which is option A. 1 plus log 6 base 8. Question asked on 8th of April, first step, JEE Main 2024. Move on to the next one. Question number 7. Number of distinct real roots of this equation. Here the equation involves modulus function. So wherever there is modulus function, I should see which are the critical points here. Terms inside the mod where it becomes 0. Such points are called critical points. At those points, I am going to divide the interval. So one critical point is here. X plus 1, 0. X equal to minus 1. X equal to minus 3 from this. X equal to minus 2. There are 3 critical points. That means I can divide into 4 intervals. Okay. I take the entire real number line and mark the critical points so that it becomes easy for you to divide the real number line into different intervals. Smallest number is minus 3. Then comes minus 2. Then comes minus 1. So I'll mark the critical points. Critical points are minus 3, minus 2 and minus 1. So I should take 4 intervals. One is x less than minus 3. X between minus 3 and minus 2, including minus 3, excluding minus 2. Next one is x between minus 2 and minus 1, including minus 2, excluding minus 1. And the last one is x greater than or equal to minus 1. Discuss the case one by one. And you have to find number of distinct real roots in that interval. Okay, in each interval. Case 1 I'll take. Case 1. Case 1 is case 1. For x less than minus 3. For x less than minus 3, what is the equation? Right. For x less than minus 3. If you take a number less than minus 3, say minus 4. Minus 4 plus 1, negative. Minus 4 plus 3, negative. Minus 4 plus 2, negative. Correct? Each of the terms present inside the modulus function is negative. For x less than minus 3. Minus 4 plus 1, negative. Minus 4 plus 3, negative. Minus 4 plus 2, negative. Correct? So mod x plus 1 is minus of x plus 1. The given equation becomes minus of x plus 1. Okay. minus of x plus 3, minus of x plus 1, here minus of x plus 3, minus 4 into mod x plus 2 is minus of x plus 2, correct, plus 5 equal to 0. Solve this equation. For x less than minus 3, if we take minus 4 plus 1, negative, minus 4 plus 3, negative, minus 4 plus 2, negative. In each case, for x less than minus 3, terms inside the mod is negative. So x plus 1 negative means mod x plus 1 is minus of x plus 1. X plus 3 negative means mod x plus 3 is minus of x plus 3. X plus 2 is negative, so mod x plus 2 is minus of x plus 2. That is what I minus into minus will be plus. If you multiply this, I'll get x square plus x plus 3x plus 4. I'll get x square plus 3x plus 4. Correct? X square plus x plus 3x. X square plus 4x plus 2. Get x square plus x plus 3x becomes plus 4x plus 3. Minus into minus becomes plus 4x plus 8 plus 5. Correct? What I'm getting is plus 4x plus 8 plus 5 equal to 0. So what do you get? This is x square plus 8x, 3 plus 8 is 11, 11 plus 5 is 16, correct, equal to 0. I can complete the square here. I can write this as x plus 4 the whole square equal to 0. 4 square is 16, 4 into x into 2, 8x, correct, completing the square. From this, I'll get x equal to minus 4. X equal to minus 4 comma minus 4. I want distinct real roots. So I'll write only once. X equal to minus 4 I'll write. It's a repeated root actually. X equal to minus 4 is a repeated root. Repeated root. It's understood. Next case, for x between minus 3 and minus 2. Case 2 I'll take. For x between minus 3 and minus 2. X between minus 3 and minus 2. What happens? So take say minus 2.5. Minus 2.5 plus 1, negative. Minus 2.5 plus 3, positive. Minus 2.5 plus 2, negative. Correct? So minus 2.5 plus 1 is negative. So mod x plus 1 is minus of x plus 1. X plus 3, what happens? Minus 2.5 plus 3, positive. So mod x plus 3 is x plus 3. Minus 4 into mod x plus 2. For x equal to minus 2.5, minus 2.5 plus 2, negative. So mod x plus 2 is minus of x plus 2. Minus of x plus 2 plus 5 equal to 0. Here multiply. We'll get minus of, this will be x square plus x plus 3x, 4x plus 3, minus into minus plus 4x plus 8 plus 5 equal to 0. So what you get is minus x square minus 4x plus 4x will add up to 0. I get minus 3, 8 plus 5 is 13, 13 minus 3, 10, correct? Minus x square plus 10 equal to 0. I'll get x square is equal to 10. X square is equal to 10 means x is equal to plus or minus root 10. Correct? So root 10 is 3 point something. 3 point something does not lie in this. Even minus 3 point something does not lie in this. Both the values root 10 as well as minus root 10 does not lie in this interval. So does not belong to the interval. Does not belong to the closed open interval minus 3 to minus 2. So no solution exists in this case. Go to case 3. For x between minus 2 and minus 1. For x between minus 2 and minus 1. Minus 2 less than or equal to x less than minus 1. For x between minus 2 and minus 1. What happens? I'll take x equal to say minus 1.5. Minus 1.5 lies. Minus 1.5 plus 1 negative. Minus 1.5 plus 3 positive. Minus 1.5 plus 2 positive. So accordingly write the given equation. Minus 1.5 plus 1 is negative. So mod x plus 1 is minus of x plus 1. Minus 1.5 plus 3 is positive. Mod x plus 3 will be x plus 3. minus 1.5 plus 2 is positive. Mod x plus 2 becomes x plus 2. Minus 4 into x plus 2 plus 5 equal to 0. Solve this. We get minus of, this will be x square plus 4x plus 3. This is minus 4x minus 8 plus 5 equal to 0. So if you solve this, what do you get? Minus x square minus 4x becomes minus 8x minus 3 minus 8 minus 11 plus 5 minus 6 I'll get, correct, no? Minus 3 minus 3 minus 8 minus 11 plus 5 minus 6. We can multiply by minus 1 here. I'll get x square plus 8x plus 6 equal to 0. Can solve this by using the formula method, correct? X equal to minus 8 from this minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac, 4 into 6, 24 divided by 2, 2 into 1, 2. That will be minus 8 plus or minus root 40 by 2. I'll get minus 8 plus or minus, this is root 40. Root 40 is root of 4 into 10, 2 root 10. 2 root 10 divided by 2. I'll get minus 4 plus or minus root 10. Correct? Whether root 10 minus 4 plus root 10 lies. Root 10 is 3 point something. Minus 4 plus 3 point something is minus 0 point something. It is not there in this. Even if you take minus 4 minus 3 point something minus 7 point something, that also does not lie. Both the value does not lie in the interval. Does not lie in the interval minus 2 to minus 1. Both the value does not lie in this. Lastly, we have x greater than or equal to minus 1. Correct? In that case, for x greater than or equal to minus 1, I can take 0. 0 plus 1 positive. 0 plus 3 positive. 0 plus 2 positive. So I can write mod x plus 1 as x plus 1. Mod x plus 3 becomes x plus 3. Case 4 I'll write here. Case 4. For x greater than or equal to minus 1. X plus 1, x plus 3, x plus 2, everything is positive. So mod x plus 1 is x plus 1. Mod x plus 3 is x plus 3 minus 4 into mod x plus 2 is x plus 2 plus 5 equal to 0. So what do you get? This is x square plus 4x plus 3 minus 4x minus 8 plus 5 equal to 0. 4x will cancel. So what do you get? X square, 4x will cancel. 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 minus 8, 0. Correct? X square equal to 0. That means x equal to 0. It's a repeated root actually. So 0 satisfies. 0 is going to satisfy this. So one solution I get in this case. One solution I get here. Here I get one solution. X equal to minus 4. Even though it's a repeated root, number of distinct root is 1 here. Here 1. So total number of distinct real roots of the equation is 2. Only 2 real roots exist. Please make a note of this. Move on to the next one. Question number 8. Alpha, beta be the roots of this equation. The quadratic equation whose roots are alpha power 4 plus beta power 4 and 1 by 6, 10 into alpha power 6 plus beta power 6 to find out. So alpha and beta are the roots of this equation, correct? So given equation is x square plus 2 root 2x, x square plus 2 root 2x, x square plus 2 root 2x minus 1 equal to 0. alpha and beta are the roots of this. So alpha plus beta is equal to how much? Minus b by, which is minus 2 root 2. Alpha into beta is c by a, which is minus 1. Correct? We know sum of the roots. We could write sum of the roots and product of the roots because we know alpha and beta are the roots of the quadratic equation. So relationship between the roots and the coefficients using that I got. Now I'll find out alpha power 4 plus beta power 4. Okay? Alpha power 4 plus beta power 4 could be written as alpha power 4 plus beta power 4 is equal to alpha square plus beta square the whole square minus 2 times alpha square into beta square. You can find out alpha square plus beta square, which is alpha plus beta the whole square minus 2 alpha beta. Alpha plus beta the whole square minus 2 alpha beta the whole square minus 2 into alpha beta the whole square. What is alpha plus beta? Minus 2 root 2. Correct? This is minus 2 root 2 the whole square. Minus 2 into alpha beta is minus 1. The whole square. Minus 2 into alpha beta is minus 1 square. Correct? Alpha plus beta is minus 2 root 2. Minus 2 root 2 square will be 8. This will be 8. Minus 2 into minus 1 becomes plus 2 the whole square. Minus 2 into minus 1 square is 1. Here 10 square 100. 100 minus 2 becomes 98. Correct? 10 square 100. 100 minus 2 is 98. Alpha square plus beta square the whole square minus 2 times alpha square beta square. Alpha square plus beta square is alpha plus beta the whole square minus 2 alpha beta. Alpha plus beta is no, minus 2 root 2. Square is 8. Minus 2 into minus 1 plus 2. 8 plus 2 10. 10 square 100 minus 2 into minus 1 square is 1. 1 into minus 2 minus 2. 100 minus 2 is 98. Now find out 1 by 10 into alpha power 6 plus beta power 6. 1 by 10 into alpha power 6 plus beta power 6, which is equal to 1 by 10 into, we can write alpha cube square plus beta cube square. Correct? This is alpha cube square plus beta cube square, which is equal to 1 by 10 into, this is alpha cube plus beta cube, a square plus b square formula, a plus b whole square minus 2ab. Correct? Alpha cube plus beta cube the whole square minus 2 times alpha cube beta cube, it's alpha beta the whole cube. Alpha beta the whole square. Correct? Sorry, alpha cube beta cube the whole square. Sorry, just a minute. This is a square plus b square, which is a plus b whole square minus 2 times ab minus 2 times alpha cube beta cube. It's alpha beta the whole cube. It's correct. Correct, no? A square plus b square, a plus b whole square minus 2ab. 2 times alpha cube beta cube. It's alpha beta the whole cube. I can find alpha cube plus beta cube. If one I can find on the side. What is alpha cube plus beta cube? Alpha cube plus beta cube is alpha plus beta the whole cube minus 3 alpha beta into alpha plus beta. Correct? A cube plus b cube. A plus b whole cube minus 3ab into a plus b. Alpha plus beta we know minus 2 root 2. Minus 2 root 2 the whole cube. Minus 3 into alpha beta is minus 1. Alpha plus beta is minus 2 root 2. Minus 1 into minus 2 root 2. Correct? Now minus 2 cube. Minus cube is minus. 2 cube is 8. Root 2 cube is 2 root 2. 8 into 2 root 2 becomes 16 root 2. Correct? This is minus 16 root 2. Minus into minus is minus. This becomes 6 root 2, which is equal to minus 22 root 2. I'm getting this. Minus 22 root 2. Alpha cube plus beta cube. 1 by 10 into alpha cube plus beta cube is minus 22 root 2. The whole square. Minus 2 into alpha beta is minus 1. Minus 1 cube is equal to 1 by 10 into, what is minus 22 square? 484. 484. Root 2 square is 2. 484 into 2. How much is that? 484 into 2. Do the calculation. 484 into 2. 4 2s are 8. 48 into 2 is 968. This will be 968. 968. Minus 1 cube is minus 1. Minus 1 into minus 2 becomes plus 2. This is 1 by 10 into 970, which is 97. 97 I got. So I got the value of 1 by 10 into alpha power 6 plus beta power 6, which is 97. Here alpha power 4 plus beta power 4 is 98. So this I'll call it as gamma, and this I'll call it as delta. Okay. This expression alpha power 4 plus beta power 4 is gamma, and 1 by 10 into alpha power 6 plus beta power 6 I'll call it as delta. So with gamma and delta I should form the quadratic equation. With gamma and delta as the roots I should form the quadratic equation. So required quadratic equation is going to be x square minus sum of the roots gamma plus delta into x plus gamma into delta equal to 0. That is x square minus 98 plus 97, this is 195. X plus 98 into 97, multiply and find out how much. 98 into 97. 8 into 7, 56. 5 carry. 9 into 7. 9 into 7 is 63. 63 plus 5, 68. 8 into 9 is 72. 7 carry. 9 nines are 81 plus 7, 88. Add this. 6. Here 0. 7 plus 8, 15. 1 carry. 9506. I'll get 9506 equal to 0, which is option C. X square minus 195x plus 9506 equal to 0. Option C. Simple question. Just you have to do the calculation, finding alpha power 4, beta power 4. 1 by 10, alpha power 6 plus beta power 6, all the 6. Question asked on 9th of April, first shift, JEE Main 2024. Move on to the next one. I think this is the last question of April shift, quadratic equations of the year 2024 JEE Main. Okay, alpha beta with alpha greater than beta with the roots of this equation. Pn is defined as alpha power n minus beta power n. So alpha beta the roots of the quadratic equation, and then given that alpha power n minus beta power n as Pn. That means what it strikes for is Newton's method. Okay, so given equation is x square minus root 2x minus root 3 equal to 0. Because alpha and beta are the roots of this quadratic equation, and given that Pn is equal to alpha power n minus beta power n, I can write by Newton's method relationship between Pn plus 2, Pn plus 1 and Pn by Newton's method. By Newton's method. By Newton's method, what do we have? P suffix n plus 2 minus root 2 into Pn plus 1, coefficients will be same. X square becomes Pn plus 2. X becomes Pn plus 1. Constant term keep as it is into Pn. Correct? Minus root 3 into Pn is equal to 0. From the quadratic equation, learn how to write the relationship between Pn, Pn plus 1, Pn plus 2 by using Newton's method. Coefficients will be same. Okay? And vice versa. If you know the relationship between Pn, Pn plus 1, Pn plus 2, we can write the corresponding quadratic equation, both the ways. So now we need to find this, correct? You can see the numbers 10, 11 and 12, correct? So I'll put n is equal to 10 first. Put n is equal to 10 in this. Put n is equal to 10. What we get? P suffix 10 minus root 2 P9 minus putting P n is equal to 10, no sorry. Putting n is equal to 10. Putting n is equal to 10. What I'm getting? P suffix 12 minus root 3 into P11 minus root 2, sir. Root 2 into. Putting n is equal to 10, I am getting P12 minus root 2 into P11 minus root 3 into P10 is equal to 0. Putting n is equal to 10. P12 minus root 2 P11 minus root 3 P10 equal to 0. Okay. So we can see the expression like this. P12 is there, correct? We can simplify this first. What will simplify this expression first? We can take 11 common. If you take 11 common, I get root 3 P10 plus root 2 P11, correct? So from this, P12 is equal to root 2 P11 plus root 3 P10, correct? So given expression will write first. What is required? Required is this. Required is, I'll open the bracket and write from this. 11 root 3 P10, correct? 11 root 3 P10. You can take 11 common from this. 11 if you take common. 11 if you take common. Here is common. 11, 11, 11. Correct? So what remains? Root 3 P10. Root 3 P10 plus root 2 P11. Root 2 P11 minus P12. 3 terms are out. Then I can take 10 common between these two. If you take 10 out from there, 10 is taken out. What remains? P11 minus root 2 into P10. Take 10 common. What remains? P11 minus root 2 P10. So this expression becomes equal to 0, right? Using this. Because we have root 2 P11 plus root 3 P10. See, root 2 P11 plus root 3 P10 is P12. So P12 minus P12 becomes 0. Using this equation, this is becoming 0. Correct? Because root 3 P10 plus root 2 P11, sum of these two is P12. P12 minus P12 is 0. 0. So 11 into 0 becomes 0. Plus 10 into, want to find what is P11 minus root 2 P10. So to find out this, what you'll do is, you look at the coefficients, P11. So that means you put n is equal to 9 in this. Root 2 P10, see root 2 P10. I'll put n is equal to 9 in this. Looking at this equation, put n is equal to 9, what do you get? Put n is equal to 9. Putting n is equal to 9 in this. What do you get? P suffix 9 plus 2, 11 minus root 2 into, put n is equal to 9, 9 plus 1, 10. P suffix 10 minus root 3 P9 equal to 0. Looking at this equation, put n is equal to 9. P11 minus root 2 P10 minus root 3 P9 equal to 0. What we need to find is P11 minus root 2 P10. So from this, P11 minus root 2 P10 is equal to how much? Root 3 P9. P11 minus root 2 P10 is root 3 P9. This is root 3 P9. So this is 10 root 3 P9. 10 root 3 P9, which is option A. Question asked on 9th of April, second shift, JEE Main 2024. With this, all the 9 questions have been solved completely of 2024 April shift JEE Main exam of the chapter Quadratic Equations. Many more videos will be uploaded in the coming days, focusing mainly on JEE Mains as well as KCT and many other competitive exams. Please subscribe to my channel and forward to your friends. With this, I conclude. Thank you.